And I want to go ahead and capture what you're going to hear is this is the entity that is engaged in gang stalking. I'm right here at this establishment, this clinic. There are a bunch of drug pushing demons that are gang stalking with the drug addicts themselves. I've documented them stalking in the path. They would wait to pull into the parking lot until I would walk in, and then like cockroaches, they all, like a cookie in the middle of the floor, they would all drive into the parking lot at the same time. Like, for example, when I would walk toward Starbucks, which is this building right here. Let me show you. Okay, and the reason why this is significant is because you've seen this before over the same building shared by Starbucks, where the entity has this fake sun, where Ontario police are engaged in criminal summoning at 11 o'clock in the morning, where daylight savings time or not. There is no making up for the environment where the sun is in the same place hours later. This is where the government is stalking by commercial plane under the same circumstances. The fake sun, just like this is an illusion. It's over me standing on the sidewalk in front of this building of Starbucks on Euclid Avenue, because that's on the opposite side, where the government is stalking by commercial planes, and doing so regardless of the fact that it's being shut down, that immigrants are being deported, that demons of Ontario police are going to prison, that Mike Lorenz and Derek Williams are going to be prosecuted, and that's federal prison. The people of the state are gang stalking. They're doing so because their demented behavior, their criminal activity, their obsession with me is more important than the damning evidence of stalking under a fake sun, which puts everybody in the appropriate places where they belong. It serves to prosecute everyone. The entity's walking into the fake sun. Pay attention. This is Exhibit A. You see that impossible light? 9HYX590 is a demon driving an impossible light that's appearing in the shade. They're stalking, just like the demons are with planes. Not only is this engineer light, this is impossible light, that's not the sun. Oh, let me show you. Here's the pattern. This is what you see inside of Ovid Family Community Library. Inside of the depths of that library at 5 p.m., where the sun, by the way, would not be on the same street aiming in alignment to me, just like it is in the morning. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 hours from now, 9 hours from now, outside of daylight savings time, this is the same environment when I'm sitting inside of Ovid Family Community Library, which is, again, this is F Street. This is F Street. So D, E, C Street at Euclid, where the Ovid Family Community Library is, and the fake sun has not gone anywhere. Moreover, the entity has the fake sun over Starbucks. It's aimed through the drive-through window of Starbucks after 7 p.m. during daylight savings time. It's over the top of my head. That's the same illusion. You can see the light source right here. This is an illusion. It's not the real sun. And it's hovering down, and it's over me in this same manner when I'm standing on the sidewalk, standing in front of the logo of Starbucks at 11 o'clock in the morning, 12, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, where demons driving. You see that light that remains under EG31Y58? They're engaging what is driving an engineer light. This is what demons are doing inside of the library, where they are walking an engineer light, monitoring. This is light that's manifesting in the shade for the gang stalking purposes of a population. Okay, this is the entity that's engaging in that. Let me show you what is the engineer light. This is the illusion. That's not sunlight, and neither is this sunlight that's manifesting in the shade. Okay, so you can see that. This is what I'm documenting at Wells Fargo, where the Ontario police were gang stalking at 303 North Euclid Avenue yesterday morning at the Wells Fargo, where, by the way, the fake sun is still over me hours from now on the same street. Okay, this is the P.O.C. It is currently 6:59 a.m. This is the same time where I'm at the Ontario Airport Inn. Not only is that not sunlight, that's impossible sunlight. Not only is it occurring in the shade, not only is it serving what is already documented, the fake sun is remaining over this in this same manner. I will remind you about what I'm documenting at approximately 6:13 p.m. at around 6:13 during daylight savings time, so we can say 5:13, because anyway, give or take an hour, it's the prosecution of the state, the exposed Nephilim that are stalking in furtherance of the exposed plot to commit murder. And they do so with drug addicts. Okay, the entity is engaging in this pattern of conduct, and the fake sun is hovering over the building in the same manner while I'm on the Euclid Avenue side, and Ontario police are stalking. License 8WCB830, and so are the people of the state that are inside of Starbucks buying coffees, gang stalking, wearing green aprons, gang stalking with the Ontario International Airport, targeting while this fake sun is in the same position over this same building after 6 p.m. While I'm capturing this, the Ontario Airport Inn has the fake sun over me at 1801 East G Street. Okay, the entity is maintaining this fake sun and is doing so while I'm in that courtyard area of that hotel. And that fake sun, first of all, I'm showing you the same thing. My hand, the shadow of my hand, just like this impossible light, is in the shade. All right, shadow of my hand, if you recall, it's appearing on a tree, and then you look behind, it's all shade, but then you look out, oh, there's the fake sun, and it's still there in the afternoon when I'm leaving at 12 o'clock on the 2nd. Okay, these are the demons that are administering drugs to drug addicts. 8YNN867, stalking with Southwest Airlines. Who's stalking? They're both stalking together. They cannot be trusted to administer drugs to drug addicts. They're all demons. They're corrupt, and they're engaging in criminal monitoring. And they're doing so in the environment where fake sun is remaining present. They've been engaged in gang stalking. I am exposing them engaging in that. Okay, that's P.O.C. Coincidental movement at the same time, and that's a demon. Okay, the entities engaging in this, and I've already documented they're already on the record reading their license plates, and they're stalking in the path. The clinic is under the fake sun from sunrise until sunset, monitoring my vagina inside a Starbucks where they've been engaged in that P.O.C. They committed kidnapping as an entity on July 4th, 2025. Okay, this is how much Aegis is already documented. Stalking with the Ontario International Airport that's flying over this clinic as well, targeting with impossible light. It is currently 7:02 a.m. The entity has the fake sun, like I stated, over the Ontario Airport Inn, where demons at Aegis, this clinic, are engaging in the pattern of conduct under impossible circumstances, speaking to the fact that they are in fact targeting me specifically. It's even impossible with regard to science, the environment that they are doing it in, and doing it under the presumption that no one would be able to recognize it, because they're monitoring you in the environment that you're surrounded in. License plate 8CZC517, and they include those that are of immigrant status, and they're all getting shipped out of here. Okay, this is P.O.C. Starbucks is over there gang stalking. They were doing this while I would be seated inside of the Starbucks, and the entity aiming all manner of impossible light activity inside of that Starbucks, committing a sex offense and maintaining ongoing sexual violence in doing so as well. Is the pattern of conduct that's underway where the fake sun is rising and setting that I've shown over the same parking lot, over the same sidewalk, over the same building, over the same street. Okay, that's P.O.C. This is an iteration of pacing on City of Ontario dumpster truck and this demon who's in person creating light activity. These are demons that are acting in sync with one another. You're looking at pacing. And this is meant to are unfit to be administering drugs to anyone. They need their own battery of tests with regard to the mental illness of being demons that are gang stalking. But they're gang stalking with drug addicts. P.O.C. It is currently, again, 7:03 a.m. Doing so under the fake sun that's at the Ontario Airport Inn at 1801 East G Street. Where not only is the sun not going to be in alignment with me, it's not going to be in this same place where I'm capturing it 10 hours from now, where I'm documenting Starbucks. All you is paying attention to the environment, all right? That's all you're doing, because it is actually exposing the whole population that's engaging in this system, this unintelligent and outdated system. Stalking by the airport, stalking by the government, stalking by the police, you're going to prison. Nobody's being defamed. You're going to be assessed and you're going to prison. P.O.C.